What's up, YouTube? My name is Vinny Fraser, also known as Vincentius Music, here with my beautiful fiance,
Becca.
And we are Real Blau. What's up, YouTube? Thanks for coming to our channel today. Real here, and today we're getting into some Ben Shapiro reacts to insane woke religion TikToks, part 1. 2.5 million views released 1 year ago. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to like the video in the description that we are reacting to, and don't forget, if you change your perception, you could change your reality.
I love the way this man speaks.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Reacting to Ben Shapiro reacts.
Can you move that light, like, not towards me? Thank you.
Alrighty, folks, so my producers have decided to torture me with a bunch of woke TikTok takes on religion. Oh boy. This video is sponsored by ExpressVPN.
Hey, Bible Stories for Pride Month.
Oh, God.
I'm telling you a bunch of little snippets of different characters who were non-gender conforming in the Bible.
Good Lord.
First off, we have
That's bullshit.
Jacob. God renamed Jacob as Israel, and all of his descendants became the nation of Israel. Kind of an important dude. But he didn't always act so dudely. Whereas Jacob's...
Wait, I have a question. Why is she saying dude? Like, isn't that a little offensive towards that community?
Sorry, dude.
No, it's okay.
didn't always act so dudely. Whereas Jacob's brother Esau was super hairy and liked to hunt and be outside and be a manly man. Jacob was super smooth and liked to hang out with his mom at home and help cook and clean in the tents.
Well, hold up. Wait, whoa. Wait. Wait. So, Jacob is gender non-binary because he's described as a man who lives in tents. I mean, biblically speaking, what that means is that he liked to study.
Right?
Okay, that's the typical sort of...
Bro, that's exactly what I had in my head, too. That's what that means. That's the paraphrase of what they're trying to tell you. It's been translated over hundreds of years, man. You gotta take it another way, not how you want to hear it.
I mean, biblically speaking, what that means is that he liked to study. Okay, that's the typical sort of biblical binary, is that you're either a man of the fields or a man of the tents. Jacob, I mean, he has 4 wives and 12 children by them.
Damn,
he gets the name Israel in a wrestling match. Jacob's sons slaughter an entire city filled with people. What? So if you like books, you're a girl now? Is that the claim? Or you're gender non-binary? That if you're not super hairy, then you're apparently a chick?
And if you're super hairy, then you're a
Next
boy?
character is Joseph. Joseph is Jacob's son. Jacob gave Joseph a beautiful rainbow tunic. The Hebrew word in the Bible to say the tunic is the same word that describes the garb that virgin daughters of the king.
Bro, this is embarrassing. How do you post something like that?
The tunic is the same word that describes the garb that virgin daughters of the king would wear. Joseph was the first drag queen.
The actual what?
Stupid.
The actual thought.
Joseph has 2 sons. They are named in the Bible. He almost has sex with the wife of his master when he is sold as a slave. He's a drag queen? So just to get this straight, Jacob gives Joseph the coat of many colors. I love how that we're now retconning the rainbow into a gay symbol in the Bible. So a symbol that you appropriated in the last 5 minutes.
The coat of many colors. That's really what it's called. I like this, man. I like the amount of knowledge he holds.
Yeah, that's why I like the way he speaks. Like, he's so knowledgeable on everything that he talks about, and, like, the rebuttal. Like, you know he grew up on, like, the debate team and stuff, because he's so good at, like, just rebutting these idiotic things that people have to say.
Yeah.
On the rainbow into a gay symbol in the Bible. So a symbol that you appropriated in the last 5 minutes and called gay. Now if it's mentioned in a document that is some 3,500 years old, it means gay back then. Magic, how that worked. Also, he's wearing a coat that is supposed to be sort of a holy emblem of Jacob's love. And this means that he is a drag queen?
Are you gay?
What? No.
I have the love of my father.
Okay, we're stretching pretty far here. All right.
Next up is Deborah. Before Israel had kings, they had judges. The only judge that was a woman was Deborah. She was also the leader of the military and kicked the Canaanites' ass in a setting where women were treated like property and their value was based on how many kids they had. Deborah said, "Your gender standards."
What? Wait, again, I'm so confused. So Deborah is a judge who's also a general, and she goes out to war with Barak.
The chaos.
This means somehow she's a trans lesbian or something? Why? You can't just say she's a powerful woman. Apparently, she was a lifelong single woman with 8 cats who was just really good at generaling. That's strange, isn't it? Okay, I need to check something here in the actual, biblical text. Quote, this is from Judges, Book of Judges 5:7. You ready? Chadlu frazon b'Yisrael, chadelu ad shekamti dvorah shekamti em b'Yisrael. Okay, the last few words there means arose a mother in Israel. That's Deborah describing herself. A mother in Israel. Apparently she violates the gender non-binary because she's a lesbian or something. A mother. Okay, continue.
Lastly, we got all of our eunuchs. What is a eunuch? Most people think it means a man who's been castrated. It can also just mean an effeminate man who's not interested in women. Jesus said that there's 3 kinds of eunuchs. Eunuchs by birth, eunuchs who were made so by others, and eunuchs who chose to be eunuchs. And you know what Jesus said about them? Love and accept them all. Gender is a construct and it's all affirmed in the good book itself.
She needs Jesus, man.
She's a retard.
So,
I'm sorry, I take that comment
Jesus
back.
says to accept people who have been castrated.
I've been castrated,
Somehow this is equivalent to a man can be a woman now? Fascinating. Okay, I feel like there's a jump there that is kind of goes unnamed. Oh no, this insane.
no.
Oh my God. Oh, this is so
Is this the one that sings?
I don't know.
Oh, this one's bad, I think.
stupid. I'm sorry, I cannot take anyone seriously on Judaism who dresses and does themselves up like this. I can't. I'm not going to hear about Talmudic interpretation from a person who puts themselves out like this. Again, call me judgmental, but that's ridiculous.
There's 6 sexes, genders in the Talmud with many mentions. Let's get into what they are. There's Nekeva and Zakar, the 2 you hear as female and male. Androgynous for an intersex person with both female and male sex characteristics. Tum a person with obscured or unclear sexual characteristics. Halo needs someone assigned female at birth but who expresses male characteristics later in life. Sorry, someone assigned male at birth but develops female characteristics later in life and or has their sexual organs removed. Saris and Eloni often are described as infertile and well.
I know, it almost makes your stomach just curl, right? Someone assigned male at birth but develops female characteristics. You don't just develop them later on in life.
Expresses male characteristics later in life. Sorry, someone assigned male at birth but develops female characteristics later in life and or has their sexual organs removed. Saris and Eloni often are described as infertile and well, life has lots of rules. Don't let binaries be a hurdle to loving yourself.
Okay. Yes, the Talmud describes people who are intersex, people who have sex characteristics that differ from their genetics. Sure. And also, these people all fall into the question of whether they are designed as male or female. That's the question in the Talmud. How are these people treated? That all falls into the sex binary. There's no idea that a man who says that he is a woman is therefore treated as a woman by halakha. This does not exist. It doesn't exist.
It does not exist.
This is the same game that trans activists like to play. They'll say, intersex people. This shows that the sex binary doesn't exist. No, it shows that there are people who have genetic anomalies. I mean, the answer here is so the what? What I noticed is that this person didn't actually quote the Talmudic sections where they talk about how these people are to be treated qua halakha. Instead, they just say, the Talmud noticed that there are people who are physically male, but dress up as female sometimes. And what conclusion are we to draw from this? Saying that because there are people who are androgynous in the Aramaic, or tumtum in the Aramaic, does not actually extinguish the problem as to whether they are treated as male or female under halakha, because yes, the Talmud is sex binary. It does not suggest that there is a third status that exists for people, and that third status allows you to pick which one you are. We'll get to more on this in just 1 second. First, using the internet without ExpressVPN. It's like having a first aid kit, but not.
You don't want to watch that?
Go. I love ExpressVPN. It's super easy to use. That's my favorite part of it. All you have to do is you open up your phone, you go to that ExpressVPN app. It says not connected, which is just for free. ExpressVPN.com/BenYT.
No, I disagree. I don't think you have to respect all religions. Let me give you a little scenario.
That's fucked
Hey
up,
Tyra,
right?
I heard you're queer. Is that true? Yes, that is very much true. Well, in my religion, that means you're gonna burn in hell. So, your existence is a sin. Right. I respect that. I respect it. Like, huh? No.
I have a question. How is it that she's going to sit here and say you don't have to respect other religions, but want other people to respect her as a queer? Okay.
Yep. And that's not at all what it says in the
Yeah.
Bible. Everybody is forgiven. You just have to accept.
But what she's saying is that it's a sin in their
It is a
religion.
sin. But we're all sinners. Everybody sins. Doesn't matter if you're queer sinning
Ask for forgiveness.
or having sex before marriage sinning. Like, we all sin. You have to accept Jesus
Why do you
Christ.
gotta bring me
Ask
into
for
this,
forgiveness.
huh? I'm just joking.
Right. I respect that. I respect it. Like, huh? No. I don't have to respect that. Here's the thing. I think you should be respectful toward other people and other religions if you don't know anything about that religion. For example, if you know nothing about Islam, don't talk about Islam. The only religion I will ever criticize or talk about is Christianity, specifically Catholicism, because I grew up with that and I know it. But for any other religion, I can have respect for those people and their beliefs, especially if I don't even know what those beliefs are. But if I'm thoroughly educated on it and I know that their beliefs literally on my entire existence, I do not have to respect that. Just because it's religion and it's holy. No.
Okay, so a few things. One, if somebody says that they believe that the choices you're making in your sex life are sinful, that doesn't mean that they're denying your existence. It's mean they're very much accepting that you exist as a human being in space-time, and also that you are committing sins. This is the basis of virtually all religious activity. Virtually all of it. In my religion, we have tons and tons of commandments. People are sinning all the time. Saying to someone that you're committing a sin is not the same thing as denying their existence as a human. Second of all, I do love the standard here. I will never criticize Islam. Okay, I'm just going to tell her right now, Islam is way worse when it comes to the treatment, like in the modern era, of gays, lesbians, transgender people, than any Christian country on planet Earth right now. It is not close. But apparently she has nothing to say about that because she doesn't know enough. I'm noticing that her willful ignorance is very convenient to her multicultural stance.
Willful ignorance. It's exactly what that was.
Like, you can only be against something if you don't fully understand it. So, if I don't fully understand what it's like to be a queer, then I have to accept it. Because I'm not knowingly... That's what she's saying, right?
No, she's saying she respects religions that she's not aware of. But the one she's versed in, she doesn't have to respect them because she has knowledge.
Because she has knowledge. Okay.
Yeah.
So, if I... Okay.
I'm noticing that her willful ignorance is very convenient to her multicultural stance. Here we go.
Unpopular opinion. God is pro-choice. Never in humanity has God stripped us of our ability to choose. We see this in Genesis chapter 2 when God places Adam in the midst of the garden and presents all of his best options to him, but does not remove the most destructive choice. In fact, God commands Adam not to eat of this forbidden tree and does not remove the ability for him to choose it.
Yes, God gives people free will. They can make horrible, sinful decisions. That's the story of Adam.
Adam!
So the idea is that Adam did the right thing? That God wants you to do the wrong thing? That God desperately wants you to violate his commandments and do the wrong thing? I'm noticing she doesn't quote the part of Genesis, same chapter, where we talk about the actual commandment to multiply and be fruitful.
Multiply.
And notice that. Also not the part about male and female had created them. I'm selective Bible reading here.
Why is this significant? Because God is more concerned with our desire to choose him than he is with the legislation of righteousness. So while God may be grieved at every single abortion, he is equally concerned about the heart posture of the one who has to choose.
The heart posture of the one who has to choose? What is a heart posture? If you feel real bad about the abortion, God's okay with it now? Or if you feel like, oh man, I made a choice and I'm real proud of the fact that I chose, God's okay with the abortion now? No, it seems God is pretty much concerned with righteousness. Again, the rest of the Bible being the evidence of this.
You read the Bible, Brett.
Tzedek tzedek tirdof, it says in the book of Deuteronomy.
The path of the righteous man is beset on all sides.
Righteousness, righteousness you shall pursue. It doesn't say abortion, abortion you shall pursue, or choice, choice you shall pursue.
With great vengeance and furious anger.
It says to choose life, literally in Deuteronomy. Choose life that you and your children may live.
And you will know my name is the Lord.
So God commands you to make the right choice. He gives you the ability to choose, but then he commands you to make the right choice. Pretending that the choice is more important, the ability to choose is more important than the choice that you make, morally speaking, is of course ridiculous. Alrighty, so that was irritating and terrible, and I look forward to having to deal with more of this in the future as my producers continue to torture me for your delight. We'll see you here next time.
The power
Good
of Christ
job.
compels you.
That movie at the end, Pulp Fiction, I don't know if you've ever seen it, but fantastic movie.
I think I've seen snippets of it, and you know what's funny is that I watched this and I'm like, this is honestly like a comedian sitting on stage,
Sure.
just making me laugh. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah, his responses are great, man. Super knowledgeable on the topics as well as throwing in your comedic relief so that it's not so serious, you know?
Yeah.
Ben Shapiro. Good stuff, man.
I
Hope you guys-
also enjoyed the production. Good job, all the little
Yeah,
fillers you
little
got
edits
in
and
there.
shit.
Like it. Good job.
Yeah, that was hilarious. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Don't forget to like and subscribe and head over to Ben Shapiro's channel. Show him some love. And, yeah, I guess we'll catch you guys in the next one. Real? We out here.